Valtteri Bottas has officially joined Mercedes as a reserve driver, but this move could be more significant than initially thought. With his extensive experience, especially with Ferrari's engine, Bottas is positioned to provide crucial insights that could help Mercedes in the upcoming battle for dominance in Formula One, particularly in 2026. Let's take a closer look at how Bottas' arrival will shape Mercedes' strategy and what we can expect in the next few years. Valtteri Bottas has signed on with Mercedes as a reserve driver, and there's more to this move than meets the eye. George Russell has shared that Bottas' expertise will be vital, especially when it comes to extracting knowledge from his years driving for Alfa Romeo. Bottas brings a wealth of experience, particularly with Ferrari's engine, which will be a game changer for Mercedes as they look toward 2026 and beyond. But how can Mercedes maximize the value of this insight, given that Alfa Romeo is a customer team to Ferrari? More importantly, can Bottas help Mercedes stay ahead of Ferrari, especially the newly regulated era? 2026 is shaping up to be one of the most anticipated seasons in F1 history, though 2025 is bound to be an exciting year itself, with the new regulations just around the corner. As Pirelli tire tests continue with Ferrari and McLaren, it's becoming clear that the grid is getting a clearer picture of what's coming next. This sets the stage for a battle where one team could dominate much like Mercedes did in 2014. The engine power shift in the regulations and the chassis changes promise an exciting new era. Mercedes knows that the key to staying competitive will be the engine, and Bottas' presence could give them an edge. Mercedes is renowned for its powerful, reliable, and competitive engines, which will provide them a crucial advantage. Bottas' role as a reserve driver brings much more to the table than we initially realized. Aside from being a mentor to drivers like Kimi Antonelli, Bottas will also stay race-ready in case of emergency, ensuring he's fit should any of the 6 rookies on the grid face setbacks. Moreover, in 2026, there will be a new team on the grid, with Cadillac keen to sign Bottas. However, the immediate priority for Bottas is to transfer his knowledge of Ferrari's engine to Mercedes. Despite Alfa Romeo being a customer team to Ferrari, they had access to a lot of valuable data, including engine settings and performance under various setups. Russell believes this insight will provide Mercedes a crucial advantage as they move forward into 2026 and beyond. Russell also emphasized Bottas' experience, saying, "Having someone with so much simulator and racing knowledge who truly knows the team is going to be invaluable." Bottas' time at Alfa Romeo with Ferrari's engine could prove key in giving Mercedes a step up. Russell continued, "You always have to keep an open mind and learn from others, and Bottas has all that experience." The relationship between Russell and Bottas has evolved over time. What once seemed like a lack of connection has now turned into a professional bond, with the two frequently traveling together and even sharing gym sessions. Mercedes' strategy is clear. They are aiming for a return to the top, and Bottas' role, even though a reserve driver, is pivotal. Bottas was an excellent wingman for Lewis Hamilton from 2017 to 2021, and despite not being in a race seat for 2022, his experience and knowledge are crucial to Mercedes' plans. Toto Wolff has confirmed that Bottas' role is clear, but Russell's comments suggest there's more to it. Bottas is expected to pass on his knowledge to Antonelli, the goal of making him fully prepared for the challenges ahead. Looking ahead to the 2025 season, Mercedes is taking a strategic approach. 2025 will be a learning year, focusing on getting Antonelli up to speed with the car's intricacies. Mercedes made a bold move by signing Antonelli, even though doubts about his ability to handle the speed within the track limits have arisen after his Monza crash. The primary goal for 2025 is to develop Antonelli, while 2026 promises to be a whole new ballgame. In 2026, Mercedes is expected to be a major contender for the championship, thanks to their engine supremacy. Ferrari will certainly be a close competitor, but Mercedes' advantage in the engine department could make all the difference. However, other teams like Aston Martin, McLaren, and Red Bull shouldn't be underestimated. McLaren in particular will benefit from Mercedes' engine technology. Toto Wolff has made it clear that the 2026 regulations will leave no room for error. If Mercedes doesn't get the car right, it will be visible from day one. He reflected on the struggles Mercedes faced in 2022, where it seemed like they were hiding something, but ultimately their aerodynamic flaws were too significant to overcome. Wolff stated, "I don't have a stomach ache. It's a super interesting challenge that we are going to experience in 2026. A good engine alone won't get us anywhere. McLaren will have that too, but we have to beat them on the chassis." The technical director James Allison echoed this sentiment, drawing parallels between the current preparations and those made for the 2014 turbo hybrid era. He believes that the team is making the necessary investments to succeed, and Mercedes is in a strong position to benefit from those efforts. For Mercedes, it's crucial to gather as much data as possible from competitors like Williams, McLaren, and Alpine. With that in mind, will Mercedes dominate the new regulations, or will Ferrari pull ahead? And will Mercedes be able to prove to Hamilton that their preparation for 2026 was always on track? As the 2026 season draws near, the stakes have never been higher. With Bottas' expertise and Mercedes' bold strategy are setting themselves up for a potential era of dominance. Do you think they'll prove the doubters wrong? Let us know your thoughts in the comments, and if you're curious about Hamilton's latest feedback on Ferrari's testing, be sure to check out the video that's popping up on your screen right now.